It's so dumb.
Oh, should we tell me when it stops?
Me too, because I'm not always watching that symbol. Oh, there you go. My audio is not included, so I will include my audio at the top there for your party.
Yes. Mine's already checked.
Perfect. Look at that. Look at that.
We figured it out.
It's
We
like
did it.
we're a couple of Stephen Hawkinses.
I'm just like Hermes.
Alright, so, who is hosting? Me? Host the game.
I guess.
I think I was.
Yes.
Continue campaign. Were we playing on hardcore? Or casual?
I couldn't tell you.
I guess let's do hardcore against my better interests. This is gonna be dumb. Anyway, someone knocked, and it was some dude from AT&T asking about my internet. And he's like, he was really trying to keep me out there to talk to me, and I'm like, I literally just clicked start on this. Are you in my game?
Did you send an invite? Or how
No,
do I join you?
I don't know how.
Okay.
It's a private game. Okay. That's bot dumb, I think. I don't like anything about the Xbox One's interface. None of this ever works or makes sense. So I click Send Fast Party, I click the brain spawn, and your options are mute, view profile, remove party, or block. Like normally it would be like, hey, invite this dude.
I know why. You have to hit the two whatever these buttons.
Oh my god.
Middle buttons. There it goes.
I still hold issue with that because I'm pretty sure that we got you in here before another way. There we go.
I would think so. Yeah, we're smart. Take that, world.
But yeah, I will no longer see tutorials because the second player has joined the game. Also, I think it's because
Spectating.
Twitch, but I'm getting frame rate issues. The first time you and I streamed this, I didn't get these. I can feel it.
All right,
It's
hold
like
on.
way
Why is this not inverted from last time? I don't like it.
So some dude came and he's
Yes,
like,
invert
hey,
the y-axis.
I'm with AT&T and we've done construction. Like, do you guys want to switch to AT&T? Comcast is pricey. I'm like, nope, I like my prices and my speeds. And he's like, actually, that's what we're here to talk to you about, like price and speeds. Are you the person who I'm like, yes, I'm doing something live.
Okay.
I have to go. He did not want to let me go. I had AT&T when I first moved to Florida, and it was fucking terrible. It was so slow.
You know what I hate about, like, okay, I just changed my controls, and I hate the fact that, like, okay, I switched it, and then I hit B, and it's like, if you leave now, it won't say. I'm like, why do I have to click A on, like, to confirm it? I shouldn't have to.
I could see that, because sometimes I play with settings just to see what they look like, and I want to exit without saving. Although, either should work, and when you press B or A, it should ask, would you like to exit and save, confirm, or deny? Like, it should, I guess it should give you, like, a confirm screen instead.
Yes.
Because, like, if I fuck with my settings in Overwatch, like my sensitivity, I'm like, I don't really want to play with that. Like, I might just cancel. But when I cancel, it should be like, do you want to save these settings? Yes, no.
So where are we going, Franklin?
Gas station,
Forgot about this already.
Maybe we should have put it on casual.
Shit, you got that right. You need to hit our checkpoint.
Can you stab this car?
The first one's by the river. So if I
I was
your
watching it
ass,
at work and
I'd
cracking
get
up at
my
it.
ass
I don't
over
have any
in
knives.
Bronco. You dig?
Okay. Oh, man.
Ooh, this guy's seen better days.
Is he alive?
His head is completely removed from his body.
I think he'll be okay if we get him to a medical professional.
Yeah. I agree. I mean,
Oh.
look,
Oh.
what, we're in the future, and we're on an alien planet. So, I mean, who knows what science is out there?
Okay, before we start talking about Infinity War, let me bitch about this to you, okay?
Yes.
I
Okay.
went to see it
Oh, yes, your
opening
experience,
night
yes.
at the IMAX, and some dude talked next to me the entire time. 2 dudes, they were sitting next to me. They were adults. The dude next to me, I'm pretty sure, was a college-age kid, and the guy to his right, I'm pretty sure, was his dad, because he looked like he was at least 50. The entire movie, they'd whisper things to each other, like spoiler stuff, but it was spoiler stuff that they figured out 3 seconds before it happened, which I think is really dumb, because it's not like you figured out the murder mystery. Yeah, the point of this scene is so you realize what's about to happen. But
Yeah,
like
that
this is
sucks.
this is a spoiler stream, so I don't care. But like
Yes.
when Thanos starts crying when they're on the planet with Red Skull, like the son would lean over and be like, "They're gonna kill Gamora," and then it happens 3 seconds later, and I'm like, "What's the point of that? Are you stupid?" Like if you had called that at the beginning,
guess
maybe
they
I'd
are.
be
That's so
impressed.
dumb.
But they did
Yeah.
that the entire film, and then the ladies behind them leaned down a couple times and like, "Hey, be quiet," and the dudes weren't. So the ladies started kicking their chairs every now and then, and the dudes would look back at them like, "Hey, what the hell's wrong? Why are you kicking our chairs?" And near the very
You're
end of the
talking.
film, when people started dying from the snap, they kept saying Secret Wars loudly to each other. Like, "Oh, don't worry about it, they're not dead. Secret Wars, Secret Wars." And after the 3rd time, I leaned over between them like, "Would you please stop saying Secret Wars? Please stop talking." Because it was the climax, and it's ruining it when someone's fucking crying and they're talking. And the dad leans over at me, and he puts up his, like, 3D glasses, because it was a 3D showing, and he looks at me, he's like, "What, do you have a problem? Do you have a problem?" I'm like, "Yes, you're literally talking." Or, like, I've literally just stated the problem to you. I said, "You're talking." And he keeps glaring at me angrily between that and watching the movie. And when the movie finally ends and the credits pop up, there's always a scene at the end of the credits, right? For a Marvel movie. Something
Yes.
important, something cool. Well, guess what? These guys got up and left immediately. He tells his son, he's like, "Hey, come on, let's go." And the son's like, "No, let's go now." And while he leaves and walks past me, he glares at me very angrily. Like I'm the asshole for telling
What a
somebody
dick.
not to talk during a movie. Like I'm in the wrong.
And not only that,
Uh,
it's the midnight showing world premiere. Like, not world premiere, but
Yeah, people
same
clapped, some
premise.
people cheered, some people gasped. That's fine, but they talked the entire film, which
Oh.
is batshit crazy to me. Also, here's how I know can be vindicated and know that he's wrong and that he knows that he's wrong and an asshole, because at least two people told him to be quiet,
Two
and then
people.
he left and missed the end credit scene because he was embarrassed and wanted to get out of there. Why
Yes.
else would he leave and miss something that's probably very cool or important? Because
Agreed.
he got told to
And-
shut up, and he's a fucking grown-ass man.
Yeah, that's stupid. Like, I'm glad, like, the theater we've been going
Oh,
to,
man.
we haven't had too many issues, I feel like. I think it was, like, Black Panther and Ragnarok. Like, someone, like, close to us, like, pulled out their phone to see the time. It's like, even for a quick second of doing that, just that light brings you out of...
Even
The
for a quick
movie.
second, that's annoying. I don't pull out my phone at the theater at all. I don't remember. Lady and I
I
were
turn it
seeing-
off.
Lady and I don't turn it off. I put it on silent because sometimes I go to the bathroom, and I'll check the time while I'm walking to and from in the hallway. Because like, the lights are on in the bathroom, luckily.
Yeah. I'm always terrified because I put it on silent, but, like, even at work sometimes, like, I have it on silent, and I guess, like, I have, like, even, like, I understand it's my problem of messing around with the settings of Do Not Disturb, but, like, a notification still goes off, so I just turn off the phone to just
It
to
never
be
had.
safe.
The only thing that goes through completely silent for me is my alarm, because my phone's like, okay, this is important. Like, you need
Yeah.
to take like an antibiotic right now, or you need to do something. But oh, are we fighting one of the big guys, the bruisers, or is that just the normal guy screaming? I can't even tell.
I guess,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, everything's gray. I can't tell. Like, I
Guys,
can't tell if that's a
this way.
washing machine or an oven. It's just gray.
I think that's an enemy. That's one of the locusts.
I would love to see it look like as an enemy in the shape of a washing machine.
He's running at you with a chainsaw.
Like the chainsaw is like the washing machine. Like that's where like the chainsaw is. Like it's the center like centrifuge or something. Whatever.
The problem I have with people talking during films is that I've started sitting in the back fairly recently.
Ow.
Because when I don't sit in the back and somebody talks, they're often behind me. And it's hard to tell them to be quiet because you're in a more vulnerable position. They can be dicks to you. They can kick your chair. They can keep talking.
Yes. If you're in the
People, I
back,
feel,
like what are you gonna do?
People are less inclined to talk if they're in front of you because you'll punch them in the back of the head like a donkey. Or
Yeah.
if they're next to you, you can tell them to be quiet. The guy next to me did not stop talking though. He had no shame apparently. He just wanted to be a dick. By the way, what's he gonna tell people when he gets home and why he missed the post-credit scene? Is he gonna be like, oh yeah, this guy next to me was a dick for telling me not to talk during the whole movie? Or is he gonna like spin that in his favor? Fucking
Yeah,
asshole.
and I know that you were told by different people twice.
I asked the ladies. Lady
Like,
Blooper, Lady
like,
Blooper can confirm this. After the movie ended, I leaned back and I was like, "This guy was talking the whole movie, right? Like you were able to actually hear him." And that's what they were like. Yeah, we told him to be quiet, and then he did not stop, and we kicked his chair, and he still didn't stop. So like, I asked the ladies back there. I think it was a mom and her daughter. It's so fucking rude. I paid $28 to see that fucking movie.
Yeah, like luckily like the theater we've been going to like has been nice. Like the most minor complaints I've had is just like people whipping out their phones and everything like that. But in general,
Agreed.
like no one's
usually
talking.
usually the phones are too far away for me to like be super bothered by, but like sometimes one lady and I saw a movie. I don't remember what it was, but the dude in front of me opened his phone a couple times, and the second time I'm like he opened like his text or something, and I'm like, maybe he's really waiting for an important text. But like, why wouldn't he turn his brightness all the way down? Like full brightness in a pitch black theater is so annoying. And then he closes his text.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, the phone's going away, so it's fine. And then he like swipes the screen over, opens Snapchat, swipes to his messages, and I'm like, okay. And I lean forward and I tell him, could you please put away your phone, dude? When they're in front of you, it's easier to do it because you're not afraid they're going to do anything stupid to you.
Yeah.
Because if somebody's
think,
that
like,
if
speaking
somebody's
of, like,
that ignorant and rude to begin with, then you don't know that they're not going to do something. Is my point. Okay, yeah.
Speaking of theater, maybe because we saw it on Sunday and made like I don't know, people had like most you could take it.
I don't know if I want it. I'm not going to be good with it.
Okay.
Let's
Alright, I'll
see.
switch it.
What do I have?
Hold on.
Good to go.
Like, that because maybe it was Sunday. I mean, it was still opening weekend, but like our theater was like quiet, like no gasps. I mean, I don't think many people laughed either. And, like it was kind of like a little.
Oh, that's
like,
weird.
to some extent, like
Our
yeah,
theater was
I was a little disappointed
100%
at that.
full. People gasped during mine. During some scenes, at the very end especially, I could hear some lady going, "Oh no," or like I could hear people gasping and saying like, "Oh no," or like, "Oh my god." And I'm gonna say something. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Let's start from the beginning. Open. Black screen. Marvel credits. Asgardian distress call.
Oh, I love that opening. It was like
That was good with no
like,
music, no
It's-
fanfare. Oof.
Yes. And then I like that they did like the 10, like the little like 10. That was a terrible shot. That pipe saved his life. I hate him already.
Oh, there's another one.
But
Wait, I got
yeah,
something here. I don't know where that went. I found it.
and I love it picked up right after Ragnarok essentially. Just like, oh, here we go.
It
like,
has been a rough week for Thor
no shit.
because Ragnarok takes place in like a week or so, and then he immediately goes into this. Also, because of this, we found out Thor's age finally, which is only speculated upon before.
Oh yeah, he's
It's 1500.
yeah. Like, what do you say? Like he's like. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
He's a spring chicken.
But then I loved I loved Loki's callback. We have a Hulk.
Yeah, after that, and after him freaking out in Ragnarok, being happy that Thor did it, and then yeah, hearing it in Avengers, that was a great callback from Avengers 1 to 2.
And then
I'm gonna switch this.
Oh.
I think they're probably infinite actually.
yeah, go.
To get us to move.
And then whatchamacallit? Big shot. And
This guy's looking at me. I'm really hoping he doesn't shoot me.
then
Ow.
whatchamacallit? Okay, like I guess we are already in spoiler talk. I'm shocked they killed Loki.
I am not, but
Yeah,
I'm so glad that they did.
But-
Okay, the trailer was great.
Oh yeah, I still think like both of those trailers they did were great. I think the first one was the best, and it's like it was like
They
I don't
edited stuff
need-
out, like
After-
how many Infinity Stones.
Oh, yeah.
Like
He
Thanos
had.
had at any given point, and like it seemed like Loki was like helping him, and it seemed like it was later in the movie, and it seemed like the origin place was Earth instead of Titan. Like they did so much. There was
Cover.
speculation.
Why can't I take cover?
I don't know. They made an exciting trailer with somehow avoiding spoiling anything. Personally, but
And
I'm glad
wait, don't we
Loki
have to
got
get
killed.
rid of the lights here, or no? We need the
Not
lights.
here yet. Yeah, we need the lights.
Yeah.
The Kree stay away from it. I think they're called the Kree. Isn't that
Yeah.
Marvel? The Kree.
We crossed the river.
Yeah,
These
But,
are the Krill. These are the Krill.
anyway.
Straight ahead.
Krill. Yeah.
How's it going, Baird?
Oh, it's bullshit.
Then I love
You
that
figured out
like
the
when
cold
Hulk
blade
attacks,
trash
like
ball?
like
No,
the
it's
children
all-
of Thanos are like, let's help him, and they're like, who is it, Ebony Maw or whatever? Just like, no, let him have his fun.
Hey, number eight,
Yeah.
And like
we
Thanos just
ain't
completely
no
like
shit.
handles the Hulk.
Where the hell are you guys?
Yeah, he had a Power Stone by that point.
We're working on it. Sit
Yeah,
tight.
and actually, like, there's no, like, I would have been happy if the movie were even longer because it felt like nothing. But it was kind of a shame we didn't see Thanos. I mean, you don't need to, but I guess, like, it would have been nice to see Thanos just wreak havoc on Xandar. You know, like, we don't need it, but it would have been nice, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe it's better that they're not showing it. Only because maybe they didn't have it in the budget. They could have. Not that they couldn't.
Yeah,
But maybe it wouldn't have fit in narratively.
But, like-
either.
yeah, and again, like, we have to assume if he has the Power Stone, that was the last time we saw it was in Guardians, and therefore he has it, you know, like,
I mean, I just
It's
hope
not
John
rocket
C.
science.
Riley's not dead. Is all.
or Glenn Close. I mean, like, you know, both good characters. I like them. I know ill will.
Wait! I just swapped out my pistol for a different pistol. I want my regular pistol.
Magnum.
Ah! What did I do to deserve that?
But then I love the fact that like Hulk like doesn't come back. I love that like he doesn't come back from the rest.
Yeah, that's so good. He's like a spoiled toddler. He's used to winning, and it freaked him out. It's so funny.
And
Okay, so yeah, Loki got murdered. He finally accepted like Thor as his brother and shit, which was really nice. And I guess after what they'd been through on
Ragnarok.
because
Or-
he did
or
come back
just
at the end.
general.
It was his character arc in general in Ragnarok. He came back and he was giving up Thor, and then he realized at the last second he's like, okay, like this might actually kill
Stay
Thor.
there. We're coming
Like,
over.
okay, I'm
Stay
very
under the
conflicted at
line.
the start. I don't know if he was doing it just for Loki being Loki at the start, which is why he let Thanos attack Thor. If he was just like, oh yeah, go for it, and he was gonna let Thor die,
Better watch it, man. The Krill are probably
or
out by
if he
now.
was doing it because at first he's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, fuck it, Thor
They are.
is not gonna die from
They
this.
just
Thor can
killed the
take it.
guys
How
at
strong can this guy
checkpoint
be?
Shit. All right, yo, Santiago, man. That means
Agreed.
they're coming
Yeah.
this way. Johnson,
But then like to
check
me
the
it
lights.
like regardless the opening was like it reminded me of Game of Thrones where like anything goes now. Like you kill Loki, you kill basically like a kind of fan favorite character in a way, and like anything goes now.
I'm glad he died because they kept putting him in the bad guy. Wasn't he in Thor 2 also? So he was like Thor 1,
He was
2,
basically
3, and then Avengers.
he was like villain. Yeah, he was villain in Thor 1. I would say kind of like I don't call it anti-hero, and you know, not like not anti-hero, but like the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing in Thor 2. And then I don't even call it like even his like role in Ragnarok was like maybe kind of same thing, like the enemy is my friend kind of a thing. But
Yeah.
but like I would say he had at least, I would say out of his 4 film appearances, he was a villain in 2 of them, like Thor 1 and Avengers.
It's just it also shows that they're not gods, they're immortals. Because his line in the first movie to Thor, I was wondering about that. When he drops her from the helicarrier, he's like, the humans think us immortal. Would we like to put that to the test or whatever?
Yes.
And Thor breaks out of there in the last second, but would that have really killed Thor, I wonder? Falling from that high?
Yeah.
Thor's probably fallen from higher.
And then
Personally, I think.
I love that like it's so true, like, you know, like when Tony sees Banner again, like Tony hasn't seen Banner since Age of Ultron, like that's like, yeah, like he's like he hasn't seen any of these he hasn't seen his character or any of the other characters haven't seen him since Ultron. So I mean, like, it's been a long time.
Lady Blooper and I rewatching all the films was super useful in terms of this. Like, it was nice rewatching Ultron and shit. It all makes sense. Yeah, he hadn't seen him. They got to meet each other. It was nice seeing. What's the next scene? First off, we lose Hemdall.
Yeah, who cares? I'm like he was most interesting in the first Thor. I felt like the second one he was kind of like.
I know, but he had both rode out in Ragnarok.
Yeah, I don't remember Ragnarok now. We haven't gotten that far yet, so I can't really comment.
I didn't rewatch it because I rewatched it like twice once it came out. Because I
haven't watched it at all since it came out.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I rewatched it. Come on, bros. We're talking over here.
And then that was a terrible shot.
I can't tell if that guy's dead.
I like
or
this.
Okay, or if he's just like floating around because of
Pieces.
because of the fucking physics engine in this game.
And I like that Banner crash lands at Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I guess in the comic Silver Surfer does that.
Yeah. Because, you know, obviously they don't have Silver Surfer yet.
Yes.
Damn it!
Whoops.
No.
Oh, and sweet.
It was too dark here. So yeah.
I love Tony Stark, by the way.
Okay, yeah, they get back to Earth, and it was nice seeing Strange and Tony interact for the first time there and all that, because they're both hard-headed shits.
Pricks. Yes.
And it was great that Strange called him on it and called him a douchebag. Because Tony's not used to that, especially from the other Avengers like Steve.
Like, yeah, Steve was too nice to say that.
Or his friend Rhodes.
I hate the sniper rifle.
So when the first confrontation happens, because it gets into it really fast, because they have to.
Yeah.
There's a lot of story packed in this.
Fucking low.
And they crash land in the Sanctum and immediately
Shoot every propane tank you see from
shoot
now
every
on.
propane tank you
You
see.
need a light.
People out here aren't gonna like that.
And they
Marcus.
immediately go outside
Use
and
that shit.
end up
It's either
the
that
first conflict. They meet Ebony Maw and I don't know the big guy's name.
No, me neither. And I like how quickly Spider-Man gets involved too. Obviously, it has to be like quick, but
So yeah, the Hulk can't turn into the Hulk. Tony had a really good quip there. It was just so like self-aware where he Banner, you're
I love that
embarrassing
you're
me in front of the
embarrassing me
Wizards.
to me from the Wizards.
Tony was also very on board with them using magic, by the way.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
Without, I guess people expected this, myself included, Tony to be very skeptical at first and be like, okay, well, it's science, right? It's some sort of science. But I guess since they're on the same side, he just goes with it. He's just like, yep, okay, we're on a team. Oh, can we push this car or something? Nope, I'm just making it up.
That's a turret.
Oh, I guess
yeah,
we should,
Tony's
I guess we
armor
move
is
up here. Oh yeah, so then when he
Tony's
first
armor
appears
is
there,
badass.
I guess that was supposed to be like their version of the Bleeding Edge one, or like the Extremis that's supposed to be in like Iron Man 3, or like the Bleeding Edge one that comes out of his skin. Maybe they thought it would be a little too crazy, like the nanobots coming out of his flesh, so they put it on his chest piece. But that was still
Agreed,
awesome
like,
because it was like the T-1000, except it could solidify.
And
oh, there it is, there it is.
hold on, there's propane.
Look at I'm missing a stationary object. Let me hide behind this enemy. Yeah.
And
The Bleeding Edge army pops out. It was really cool because since it was the liquid metal stuff, he was swapping his toolkit whenever he needed it. He would like throw a shield together or plant his feet on the ground. All this crazy shit. Like they
and it would like it was
he was like
and it
like
would self-repair too.
Until he ran out of nanobots. But
yeah,
it was like he was like a Green Lantern, which was baller. Oh, it's right over here by me.
Okay, I was like, I'm not seeing anything. And then I thought the Iron Spider suit was pretty cool. Like, I think it's what we all expected it to be, though.
I think they both like got on there, and Peter was a stowaway. So that worked really well. That first fight was entertaining, calling him Squidward.
And then
and Strange lost and got kidnapped. His cape was trying to help him out, which was nice.
Oh yeah, his cape was his cape was very cool again.
Cape MVP.
Wasn't there a scene with like or not a shot like Spider-Man the cape was kind of like, or like when Tony's like, you're a stowaway, and then the cape like kind of turns on Peter, so I was like, huh, like you're a stowaway. Like,
yeah,
I don't
it turns and looks at him, and then what happens is Peter goes like, "Hi, I don't think we've been introduced yet. I'm Spider-Man," and the cape just turns and floats away.
Yes.
So that Earth fight initially was really cool, just to introduce like Iron Man's new armor. It was really badass. They did it so well, I think.
And I like that there was a little Civil War like little aftermath when they had General Ross, back, and he's just being a dick.
That's why it's funny. He's like, okay, they're arrested, but nobody else did anything. So what was his goal there?
Yeah.
I think that's the dumbest thing ever. Still, that idiot.
That it's just like, oh god. Yeah, because it's just like, what's also stupid about it is like you just like two aliens just attacked, like New York or whatever. Like, are you still gonna be like, by the book in sense of like the Sokovia Accords or whatever?
Exactly. I thought he was gonna go back on it because it wasn't like Avengers where the portal opened up. It's like they're in the center of New York and they're immediately wreaking havoc, and nobody had any time to do or react or do a single thing. And by the time like he calls like someone else, see, Iron Man already happened to be there because he was after Strange and the Stone. But if Iron Man had been elsewhere, like in upstate New York, is General Ross gonna like see on the news like, oh, they're being attacked? Okay, let me call Tony Stark. He's gonna suit up and then he's gonna fucking fly over there. Like, I honestly thought he would go back on it and it would make more sense, and that he would be like, we're fucked, we need you dudes. Like, sorry, our bad. Like, please go do this for us. You owe us.
And I love I like that Steve like basically like had no patience for Ross whatsoever. He's just like, yeah, I'm not listening to you. I never like I never did listen to you, and I will still refuse to listen to you.
It's the whole thing about Captain America. He's like patriotic, but he's not like blind patriotism. Because his whole thing is like not doing what he's told if it means doing what's like supposed to be right.
Right.
He's not a jackass.
I hate aiming in this game so much.
Oh no! Me too. Are they behind us? They're behind us.
Oh god! I was like, huh? Okay, you must have just got down because we're trying to shoot and we're very bad. And then I get out of my aim view, and I just like see that crazy thing. I'm like, oh, this is what got you.
Actually, I'm gonna stay behind this pillar and wait for them. It looks like the little monsters flanked us. Hey, our blood is still on the floor. That's definitely our blood.
Where do they flank us?
They came from my left.
Oh, I
He
see.
was smacking me on the left. There they are.
Yep.
Impressive.
Thank you.
I was like, there's no way this guy is shooting me and draining all my health.
I like the WandaVision romance. Like, it was good. I thought it was well done.
Oh yeah, that was probably like the next big thing that was cut that happened. I mean, that was they were hinting at that in Civil War for a while.
Oh yeah.
Even
like they kind of hinted at it in
even at the end. Yeah.
But like they. And then but this is like this is the one movie I liked Wanda the most. I never liked. I mean, she was okay, like in Ultron and
I always
Civil
liked her,
War,
but she's
I
getting
didn't
more
like
and more powerful, which is cool.
Yes. And
I mean, I like her because I think she's really
agreed. The red hair really. But then, like, I like that. Like, that was so unexpected. There was a gap in the theater when Vision gets stabbed for the first time. Like, there was a collective gasp in the audience because it was so unexpected. Like, they're like, okay, it's like date night, and then it's like stab.
Yeah, that made people jump because that was like a jump almost.
It was, and it seemed like to me it seemed like Vision is like one of your most powerful characters. Like, it seemed like they handicapped him a lot, or they like.
Oh well, whatever they stabbed him with fucked up his phasing. I think they did it to disable him. Like I think that's it with the magic space stick. Like, he didn't just get stabbed by a knife and he's like, oh, I can't phase anymore. I honestly thought that, like... Yeah, I assumed it had nanobots or some sort of thing that could disable him.
I hate aiming so much in this game. I'm so useless.
Are we supposed to be moving up or something? 'Cause we can't just run across no man's land. Maybe we're supposed to flank.
Maybe. But I loved like how like Cap and I guess his Secret Avengers like came in and like they just like protected Vision and everything, and like they kind of like kicked their asses.
Yeah, I thought it was a little weird that Black Widow can go toe to toe with like the space lady. I just assumed that she'd be strong. Or have
Agreed,
powers,
but
maybe.
I get like, especially like the first confrontation, I was like, they were unprepared for backup from Earth, I guess. Just like in Wakanda, I would definitely agree. Like, I don't think the Widow or even what was her name, Okoye or what? I don't know her name. I can never remember her name. Like, I don't think either of them could have gone toe to toe.
I think it makes more sense when like all three of them were kind of teaming up on her. But
yes,
I think it's kind of weird that Widow could punch the lady and she just feel it. Like, I know that the lady's not Hulk strength, Midnight Proxima, I think, or Midnight Proxima or something.
Yes.
Like, I don't think like 5'8" Scarlett Johansson punching her in the face is gonna make her feel anything.
I'm out of ammo for everything.
Okay.
And what happens next? Do we just come back to Thor meets the Guardians, which I thought was
Oh,
funny.
it's very funny. The writing was very Guardian.
Damn it.
Like what they call him, like
Like
Pirate
like a
Angel
pirate
or
angel,
something?
yeah. And who was it? Rocket, I think. He's like, "Come on, Joel, you're one sandwich away from being fat." And Chris Pratt
Yes,
did
I
used
thought
to
that
be
was
really
hilarious.
like fat and like Parks and
yes. That's a good grenade on my part.
Rec. Impressive. Oh my god!
Um,
Later in the movie, when
sweet.
Drax is just standing in the fucking dark, and they're like, "How long have you been standing there?" An hour.
Thor. I love that. I was cracking up at that moment.
They're like, "Hi, Drax."
It's like, or no, like like we can still see you when he's trying to eat the chip or the chip or whatever, like slowly.
He's like, "No, you
Then I
cannot."
like then I like Mantis. She's like, "Hi, Drax." He's like, "Damn it."
That was, gosh dang funny. The writing was on point. James Gunn, I guess they consulted him for some of the writing of the characters, especially for a very important.
I would say
part.
like I would say I thought any stuff with the Guardians written was. Oh, I think here we have the car.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta tap it. Wait.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought we
we're
had to
pushing
hold
the. Okay, it's on fire. That's why we're alive still. Do you have that sniper rifle? There's something
Hold
on the
on,
top
I-
right.
Fire in the hole!
I'm just fucking with the
Uh,
car.
Is the turret dead? I can't. I assume it's not. 'Cause it's not shooting at us.
It's not shooting at us, so I think so.
Oh,
it
god.
is.
Take cover. I have a grenade.
I got
for
him. I got
this
him.
Dude, if you don't. Okay. What?
Oh no, he got off the turret. I think I got him. Ah!
Nope.
He had a friend. I killed one. There were two of them.
Control, where to?
Huh.
Take the
Um,
alley to the left of your
And
location.
that was the other thing I loved about the movie was the pairings. I loved like Thor, Rocket, and Groot. I loved Strange, Iron Man, Peter,
Oh yeah.
Guardians.
Also, we had a little kind of mini civil war when the Guardians and Iron Man and that team fought on the
Got
ship.
him.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool. I
I'm
loved
glad that they solved it really fast because I kind of hate that trope where it's like, oh my god, let's fight. Oh my god, we're on the same side. So I'm glad they resolved it very quickly because you can see Peter Quill's human
Well-
and Tony Stark's talking shit about him. He's like, I'm from Missouri or whatever. And Tony Stark's
like,
like,
"Yes,
yeah,
it's
that's on
from
Earth,
Earth,
you
you
dipshit. It's very... is Footloose still the greatest
Like-
movie ever made? It never was.
No, I like Peter. I like Peter's like, no, it's not.
Peter said it never was.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like legit.
Yeah, oh yeah, there it is. But for me, like that little trope made sense because, like,
Need ammo?
the Guardians, yeah, like the Guardians, like, were on, like they came to Titan 2, so like
Nice.
obviously they don't know. So I can understand Peter's smart by any means. So,
It
it
makes
It
makes
made-
sense
it made
in
sense,
most
but I
movies for a
agree.
bit, but it doesn't make sense in movies where it goes on for way too long.
yes.
I don't know where to go.
I'm guessing we can't go down there because we'll. Oh yeah, there's a thing. There we go.
Oh, now will it let us go down? Oh, we need to run around the side, I think.
There, you stay
Yeah.
there.
We had to go in there to do
But,
something like that.
Bears in the toilet.
Oh,
Listen,
I thought
boys are getting serious. They're bringing out the big guns.
Thanos was just
Something's
great.
about
Like,
to go down.
what's the actor? Josh Brolin?
Yep, Josh Brolin, who's also playing Cable.
Yeah, I think you better. Go
He was great. Like, I love, like, what I loved what they did with his character was, like, I guess, like, you could have easily done, like, I'm, like, the Mad Titan, I want to destroy everything, but I love that he
they,
was, like,
they definitely
population.
did a little more than that.
It's definitely population control, which, you know, it's
Well, in the-
it's kind
in
of
the
like the
comics
Reapers,
it's because
but,
he
like,
wants
I
to-
guess a
in the-
better argument.
I mean, the comic he wants to date death. He's in,
Yes,
which
which I
is
think
like
is stupid. I
why
always
he
hated
wants
that
to
motivation.
kill. I could understand that in crazy comic book world though, especially because
Yes.
they're both like crazy cosmic beings. Where he's like, well, I'm in love with this other crazy cosmic being. The crazy part is that Deadpool's in love with death. That's weird. That's weirder, personally.
Like to me, like if like
Delta, this is control.
comparing like
But they gave him good
Thanos and
motivation.
Darkseid or whatever, like
Near Delta 2's
I
position.
always like Darkseid's motivation. I'm just like, okay, I just need this like mystical thing to
Taking defensive
take
action.
over the universe or something like that. Where like to me, Thanos is just like a 13-year-old kid. Like I have to impress Death or something. Like it always never mixed with me well.
Darkseid's
So I'm
always
glad they
seems-
changed it.
The Darkseid one there always seems a little more generic, where he's like, I'm just evil and I want to rule. I'm glad that they made
Exactly,
it
like, I'm
population
okay with
control and
that,
hunger, where
but-
he thinks he's in the right, but he thinks that he's making a big sacrifice and has to do it for the greater good.
Agreed, and I loved his relationship with Gamora. I thought like how he like kind of saw something in her to adopt her and everything, and like even has to sacrifice her for the Soul Stone. And like I love that like tear that goes down his face.
Oh yeah,
like he
oh,
knows
yeah.
what he
oh,
has
yeah.
to do.
That's what I was vindicated during. Did you fucking freak out when you saw Red Skull?
Yes, I did. That was awesome.
I showed Lady Blooper all those movies again. We watched all of them again leading up to it, including Cap 1. And when Red Skull transports away, I'm like, you know, people have speculated for years that, like, he's somewhere in space. Like, maybe Thor would run into him. Like, yeah, maybe he got teleported into the middle of a dying star and he's fucking dead. But you see the space just like when they use the Tesseract to teleport.
Or to
And-
me, like
and
in
then
the
he-
Cap, it
and-
was more like the. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, no, just when he appeared, she freaked out next to me. A lot of people gasped, and some people went, what? Like, they had no idea who it was, because that movie came out so long ago.
Because like I always said, like especially once we knew the Tesseract was the Space Stone, like obviously, like again, we always like we're like, oh, he's not dead. Especially like when he teleports in the first Avenger, it looks very similar. Like yes, like that, but how space opens up, it kind of looks like the Rainbow Bridge in a way. So it's like, oh, okay, like yeah, he definitely got teleported away, and or whatever. So I thought that was really
you
cool.
and I
that,
have
like,
thought that for a long time, that he just got teleported away and not dead. But then Hugo Weaving said he wasn't come back, but we're like, oh, but that's easy to recast, because he's a fucking Red Skull.
And it
I think-
sounded like Hugo Weaving, even though I don't think it was.
It
or-
was not. It was some
I
other
mean, I
dude
don't know.
who's actually good at impressions. I don't remember his name, though. I
Yeah,
purposely,
like
I purposely
it sounded
looked it up in the
like Hugo Weaving,
credits.
but it, like, okay, cool, because like yeah, I'm like it sounded like him. I was like, as soon as he started speaking, I'm like, it's Hugo Weaving. I know who this is.
I don't know what his name is, but I The Walking Dead, and he's good at doing impressions.
Oh, here's a canister. Hold on.
Yeah, I was just looking for it. There it is.
And
I remember this part being difficult.
yeah, me too.
I feel like we fight some boomers here or something.
God, I hate aiming so much in this game. I think we have to like keep them in the dark.
I hear the things, the blind things. Are they even attacking them here?
Yeah, as soon as they get into the dark area.
Oh.
I think you're right. I think there are boomers next or something. This seems like it's too open of a field. But what else? So yeah, like I like that he had a sacrifice for which everyone like. Okay, we'll get to it eventually, but I like that's how like he gets the Soul Stone, and I do like the fact that like Marvel fan theories wrong. They're like, oh, the Soul Stone's in Wakanda or something. It's like I like it's like nope, it's
I'm
just
glad too.
in space. It's like it's just in space.
Some people were thinking that it was going to be in Hawkeye. Like, killing him
Or
with
Tony because like everything, all the promotional images, like it showed the color of the stones depending on like what movie they were in. So like when they showed the Guardians, it was purple. If it was Cap, it was blue. But it was when it was Iron Man, it was orange. So everyone was like, oh, like Tony must have it, or it's somehow tied to Tony, or whatever. So I'm glad they just said like, no, it's kind of like Last Jedi. It's like, nope, it's in space. But then, what else? Is that
I need
is that
ammo.
Is that by the point? Is that the point where like basically like the Guardians, Strange, and Tony like take on Thanos on Titan?
They don't fight him that early because they fight him a little closer to the end.
trying to remember like the sequence of events in that film. I just don't remember now.
The Wakanda thing happened
Oh,
for quite a
I
while.
remember now.
Thor gets Stormbreaker. Or Stormbringer.
Oh, I remember. I love how they used the Reality Stone, especially when the Guardians went to nowhere, and
Holy shit,
how
yeah.
Thanos already has it, and it's just like, oh, that's awesome. Like he just played them. Then also like, I love that he like, since he already had the Reality Stone, like he saved Gamora twice by just turning like Star-Lord's like phase beam to like bubbles and everything. Is like, oh yeah, this isn't gonna work. He has Reality Stone.
Yeah, I think that's why he said that like he likes him or whatever and let him live, because that was clever too. It wasn't unnecessary death, because he knew the snap would balance everything on its own, so he didn't have to necessarily kill people.
Got him.
Because he wanted to let the stone do the work.
And I just like how they used the Reality Stone. Like I was like curious prior to the movie, it's like, how are they going to utilize this for Thanos in battle or something? Like.
I guess he does
like,
that in the comics. What he did to Drax and Mantis, he does that to Nebula and someone else in the comics in the exact same way.
Oh.
When he has the gauntlet. Somebody on Reddit posted all the scenes that were directly out of the comics. Usually with different characters though.
Really?
Uh-huh. I can probably find you the link.
Cool.
I have it saved.
Then what else? There's gotta be a barrel or something. Yeah, but then like that fight on Titan was just awesome.
Wait, we're missing the whole Thor thing. He needs to get his hammer.
Oh,
after he misses
yeah, we had
he goes to get his hammer. Or his axe, which is very cool. Because he very intentionally says that he needs a Thanos killing weapon.
Dwarf.
Yeah, I wonder if they're like approach Peter Dinklage. They're like, hey, we need you to. Do you want to play a dwarf in Avengers 3? And he's like, yes, but I get to be a giant dwarf.
Probably, yeah.
Come on, man.
But Thor's new weapon is really
that
cool, and that
sequence is kind of cool.
teenage Groot gave a shit. Oh, and then we can see Thor is probably the most powerful Avenger since he's like a demigod. He took the blast of the sun, of a star.
Inside and move that light.
Yeah, I think he's the strongest. Or I don't know. Like even when they get, well, again we'll get to it. Like the tease at the end.
Well, strongest that exists that we see. Like feet wise.
Oh, okay.
There,
Yes.
give me an update.
We've got Locust, and looks
and,
like the other on their way.
But yeah, his new hammer was badass.
And-
his new weapon was
Oh,
badass.
I love the fact
Welcome to come back.
I had a laugh when Rocket gives him
Phoenix out.
the eye or whatever. Because to me, I just laughed at the notion. I'm like, because I like Thor with the eye patch. Because it kind
Me
of
too.
he's kind of like Odin in a way. And to me, it just seemed like Chris. To me, it just seemed like Chris Hemsworth doesn't want to do the eye patch. Okay, fine. Like, get rid of the eye patch. He doesn't want to wear it anymore. Like to me, it just seemed like an actor kind of a thing.
Well, now he wore the eye patch for roughly a week, which is funny in universe. Are we supposed to go out there? No.
No, because there's no
what's so
canister or
crazy? I mean, you
anything.
noticed his eyes were two different colors, right, with the thing?
Oh no, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, the eye that Rocket gave him was a brown eye. So he has one brown eye and one blue eye. And the brown eye is the color of Heimdall's eyes. So I think that he has the power to see like Heimdall, or at least, which is why he could use the Bifrost with his axe. He could see where he's going to land.
Interesting.
I don't know why or how that works, but... Or if it's just a reference to Heimdall, but he had two different colored eyes, like a Siberian Husky. But yeah, when they gear up on Wakanda,
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Bucky's back with his badass new arm. And holy shit, I was expecting Immigrant Song from Zeppelin to play, like in Ragnarok, when Thor comes crashing down into Wakanda.
Ditto. That would have been awesome.
I think it
I'm
might
pretty
have
sure
ruined the
if we
mood
go to
because
that
it
light,
wasn't a
we'll
Thor
die.
movie, but I really liked it. If we what?
Oh, I guess not. I was wondering if we.
Yeah, I think one of us covers the other.
Oh, don't we have to shoot? Don't we have to shoot these, like, these lights right here, like these, where I'm shining?
I think we need to turn them on.
Oh, or no, it's like I have to shine the light.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. One of us has to be down there. Let me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let me figure out how to get back down there. Oh, that's the door we were looking through.
And yeah, agreed. I really wish they got to. It would have. I think it would have taken you out of the moment if they played that song.
Maybe in a fan edit.
But
Okay, I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm right below the light. Can you shine it lower? I'm gonna roll. To
this is as low as I can go.
I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go.
I think. No, we came from that way. You have to go the other way.
I'm gonna go this way. So, oh no, my controller stopped working. No, my controller stopped working. No, I'm stuck on a hole. What the fuck?
It's a cog hole. It's a cog hole.
I guess instead of a car hole. Or cogs. Okay. How far down the street can you aim this? Because I don't feel safe.
I should have you pretty covered. Yeah, there you go.
I think I see the power switch in there. Yeah,
And,
boy. Oh yeah, but his
Oh,
axe
I
was
love,
going
like-
fucking nuts when he was throwing it all around in there.
I loved, like, it kind of made sense. Like, you knew Thor was going to be, like, the cavalry because, like, Cap and everyone else can only do so much, and they were, and it just wasn't enough until, like, Thor showed up to, like, tip the scale of, like, whatever those, like, alien monsters were.
Oh man, and Banner and the Hulkbuster going, oh, you guys are so screwed now. When Thor shows up.
Agreed.
Oh, that was great. Okay. We didn't know that the Hulk would be having performance issues. I rewatched that first trailer last night. There are a bunch of scenes that aren't in the movie. They have them all charging
Oh, yeah.
in Wakanda with the Hulk. He never appears at Wakanda once,
that's not
which
in
is
there.
awesome. It's so misleading.
Yeah.
They've been nailing it with these trailers for that reason.
Yes.
And there's a Lego set that came out, and people thought it was a spoiler. It's the Hulk bursting out of the Hulkbuster armor. So that's what everyone thought was going to happen. That he was going to get pissed and explode out of it, and it didn't happen. And I'm so glad that it didn't. happen.
I love that Banner's just like, fine, if you won't do it, I'll do it, or whatever. And, like, that was a great moment for Banner.
Oh my God! Yeah, he does the same thing Tony does to him in Ultron. He puts the glove on him and sends him off. Remember
Oh,
Tony
I didn't
does-
even notice that. Well,
Yeah,
'cause, again,
Tony-
we haven't got,
Tony pops the glove on the
Haven't gotten
Hulk
that
and
far.
sends him flying away into the abandoned building. So
Ah.
apparently Bruce picked up some stuff from his time as the Hulk.
that's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
But then,
yeah.
speaking of the battle, I love when Bucky and Rocket team up, and then he's just like, I like Rocket's like, how much for the weapon? He's like, it's not for sale. All right, how about the arm? And he just looks at him, and then cuts back to Rocket. I'm gonna get that arm.
I know. He's so adamant about it. Not only the arm thing, but like, I don't know if I typed this to you, but how seasoned Bucky is and how used to all this he is and this weirdness, because
He just picks up our talking record.
yeah, he picks him up and he just goes with it and he starts holding him and helping him shoot.
Oh, I love that, like, Thor can launch Rocket a rabbit. And, like,
Agreed.
Rocket, and I love the fact that, like, and Rocket is really, like, I guess, like, again, like, he doesn't know what a rabbit is,
I don't think
but, like,
Rocket-
same token, he's
I
not
don't
really,
think
like,
he knows.
it's
Does
really
he
offended.
know that
Yeah, and I
he's a
don't think,
raccoon?
I think he does, but I think he chooses not to acknowledge it.
You
kind of
speak
thing.
Groot? Yes,
I think-
collective on Asgard. See, a lot of the Thor lines were really, really good. Because a lot of them were
I
jokes
thought that
that just were so snappy and just he rattled off so fast. And I think that's clever. Like, Thor is using humor to cope with it. He literally lost everything. His brother, his sister,
I
his
love-
dad,
Come
his
in,
home
Homer.
in a week.
I love
After
it.
after
This was,
having
like,
Radio's out.
Thor and Ragnarok, and in this film, is like the best of the characters. Like, they finally found Thor's voice after so long.
look at this. Do you see this? Do you see this gun magazine
Glitch.
It disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Um,
like I think that makes sense because if he's 1,500 years old, he's had these people in his life forever, and he lost them into what's essentially a blink of an eye for him.
A week. Yes.
Like this is nothing time, and he lost it all.
Got him.
And he uses humor to cope because like Groot is not an elective on Asgard. Since he's a demigod and Asgardian, they have like the Allspeak, canonically, where they can understand or speak any language. So he has no reason not to lie and mess with them, I don't think. And he's just doing that.
Do it go through that window?
To me, he's doing it seemingly for his own entertainment. When they're like, "Do you?" They're like, "You speak Groot?" And he's like, "Yes, it was an elective on Asgard." Like, I think he's just saying to say them for himself.
I love the joke, like, I'm Groot, I'm Steve Rogers.
And I'm Steve Rogers. Yeah, Steve doesn't understand. He's just trying to be polite.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. Exactly.
That's one of the best lines too. Thor never took the time to care either or learn their names because he just does what he wants because he's old and he doesn't give a fuck and he's channeling his rage now. So like when he lands, he's like, this is my friend Tree, which I think is fucking hilarious. Oh,
there's gotta be a light or something.
I think that it's under that little piece of metal.
Okay, I was like, there's gotta be something. I'm not seeing anything.
Somebody posted a link to Thor 2 Dark World when he appears and does the hammer thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the hammer appears first and then Thor follows it. And there's this tiny little burst of electricity where he takes out like 5 dudes. And he truly was not like yet the god of thunder. They were not living up to his full potential. I think that they're like showing like, yes, his anger and rage is helping him fight and cope. Because, I mean, he's a warrior. So he's gonna murder the shit out of everything now. And he does. And that's why he's most powerful, because I just want to say, like, he has the Thanos killing weapon that he purposely went to go, like, forge. But he goes toe-to-toe with Thanos. Iron Man did. Iron Man wasn't doing much, but Thor took a blast from the Infinity Gauntlet. Flew through it near the end.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Well, good luck.
That is very true.
Between here and there.
But yeah, regarding the fight on Titan, holy shit.
That was awesome. That was spectacular. I love like the Doctor Strange. Like the Doctor Strange part of it was really cool, but like, they were so close. Like you could see the gauntlet coming off his hand, and like Peter just like he has to like kind of figure like taunt Thanos on where Gamora is or whatever.
That's I think that's great though. That's so in character.
Oh, great.
That's exactly what he does in Guardians 2 when he hears that his mom died. He doesn't think, he doesn't do anything, he just starts shooting. And you know what's funny? The people who complain about it in this movie are the same people who probably cheered in Guardians 2 when he did it.
Yes.
Even though he also wasn't gonna just kill the planet with his guns like that. It was just pure emotion. And the roles are switched, which I thought was great. They're pulling it off, they have him like restrained for Iron Man and Peter. Because in Civil War, Iron Man was doing the same thing to Bucky, and Steve's like, Bucky didn't kill him, he was brainwashed, and he's like, I don't care.
Oh, you're right, yes.
And he was thinking emotionally, and now Stark was on the other end of that, telling Peter the same thing. Trying to stop him.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that's true.
But I love that, like, again,
that
like,
Strange
going back
fight
to
was
Thanos,
great.
just like...
Seeing Strange pull out all his fucking tricks that he didn't even do in Doctor Strange. He pulled out all the fucking whips. He split himself up into a bunch of Stranges, and then Thanos used the Soul Stone, which was super clever to find which one was the real one.
Oh, I was wondering how he did that.
Yeah, the Soul Stone lit up and he saw which one. I don't know if you noticed this either, but when he did that and he put them all back together, you can see Strange get knocked into the astral plane and then back into his body for a second.
Oh, no. I didn't notice that.
No, I want to see it again to watch this all without some asshole talking right next to me.
And then,
let's keep playing. I have to go in maybe an hour or so to go get a haircut.
Ditto. But, I also love that, like, when before Thanos shows up, they're like, you know, Strange is, like, using the Time Stone, and he's like, I've seen, like, 14 million, like, possible outcomes. And it's like, in this, if we only win once. Or whatever, which I think is great, because it's obviously what Strange, like, early in the film, Doctor Strange is like, I'm not giving up the Time Stone for anything. Like, if it comes down to it, I will sacrifice you, the kid. Yes. And here, like when Tony's about to die, he's like, "Here, take it. Just don't kill him." And it's just like, this is the outcome he saw. Like either Tony has to live or Thanos has to win for us to win.
Exactly, the bigger game. Because if people are also really mad about Peter doing that, Peter Quill, sorry, Peter Parker and Quill are together, Star-Lord doing that.
Yeah, I know, it's confusing.
But if he didn't stop them, or if it was important that he not punch Thanos, Strange would have said something or stopped him. But he
Agreed.
didn't. He let it
You're
happen,
right.
so he must have seen that was important.
Or
And that
have you
must-
seen like this?
yeah, what?
Have you seen this meme already? It's like don't spread spoilers like Doctor Strange. He saw the outcome and he didn't say anything.
Oh no, I have not. Oh man, everyone's doing the disintegration thing as a meme. Like that cat that I sent you
So,
earlier.
oh my god.
I think it's really
Yes,
funny.
it's, oh my lord.
But it really sucks because anybody who hasn't seen it is getting spoiled. And if they go to the thread for an explanation,
Yes.
then it's completely spoiled.
And the Battle on Titan was pretty cool.
Yeah,
like,
holy
Tony
shit.
Was, like I love that.
They were
I
all
loved
going
when,
all out.
And I loved when like Thanos is like, "Yeah, I know about you, Stark," and Tony's like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, you're not the only one like burned with knowledge." Or whatever. And like that's why I said like I thought they were gonna kill prior to this movie. I'm like they're gonna kill Cap or Tony. It's gonna be one of them.
Everyone
And
thought
then-
that. Everyone was, you know what? Everyone talked that, and some guy in the okay, I'm a huge comic nerd. I don't want to be an obnoxious comic nerd in public. Someone in line was talking incredibly loudly about who was gonna die, just to show off like how knowledgeable he was about comics, I guess. Because he was like, and it would have been a spoiler if he had been right. But he was being very loud about it, saying like, "Oh, well, Chris Evans' contract is up, so he's gonna die." And I'm like, well, why would you say that? Like, if somebody came in and they don't know Chris Evans' contract is up, they don't want to know he's gonna die. Why are you saying that in the line really loud?
Agreed.
And
But then,
and the same thing with Iron Man. He's like, yeah, and Robert Downey Jr.'s contract is up too, so they're probably both gonna die in this film. And they were like right near us, and I'm like, you also, he's only telling it to his girlfriend right next to him, but he's saying it loud enough for everyone around him to hear, which is just like a fucking peacock, right? Like showing off for some reason, flaunting nothing. I cannot leave the door because you're weird block bot. I think we were supposed to be on that.
Oh, don't we have to?
We're gonna die.
Oh yeah, we're boned.
No, I can make it. Okay.
I love that we both had the realization. Oh crap, we have to follow that.
So he's just. Okay. As soon as it lights up, we'll make a right.
All right.
There you go. So I'm like, that's
Then,
dumb to loudly project it and try to show that off and kind of to me be a dick. Why would you say it that loudly to everyone?
Yes.
You're telling your dumb girlfriend. Like
Then,
I went to get
I
us
like-
like
I-
some waters and I came back and I could still hear him.
There it is.
Like when I left the line and came back.
Over here, you dumb
What are we
Then
doing?
like especially like I thought Tony was gonna die when maybe I don't know what's going on.
When he got
when he's
stabbed
like,
by his
I hope
own
they
fucking
remember
suit.
you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That too. I'm like, oh no, they're gonna
Here,
kill him.
here, more of
And
the
then-
fight. The Iron Spider was awesome. Okay, during that whole fight, like they did that well.
Agreed.
They edited his Iron Spider arms out in the trailer for one of them. Which I
Yes,
thought
they
was really
did.
Cool.
Like when Peter's like grabbing all the Guardians, he's like, "You're safe. I don't know your name." Like, I'm sorry, I don't know you.
That was really funny. We haven't met yet. Blah blah. Blah. But he was still being just Peter Parker about it. Oh man, him going through fucking Strange's portals, him and Peter Quill, and going what is it? Magic kick, magic punch.
Yes, I love that. That's hilarious.
That's perfect Spider-Man. That's like, I mean, nothing against the
It
Sam
is
Raimi
perfect
ones,
Spidey.
but this was such Spidey. And fucking Peter
It's
Quill
been
being
such
a dick
Spidey
and
since,
flipping him
like,
off and
Civil
jumping
War.
him. Agreed. Again, recently rewatched that. It was so Spider-Man. I'm gonna preemptively light this up because I feel like these lights are all gonna go out.
Good.
Don't
Then,
shoot that.
like I think going to Wakanda now is like the battle was cool, like and everything. Then
Don't
again, I felt so sorry for Vision. Like he sacrificed himself to destroy the Mind Stone, or like had wanted to do it. But then, since Thanos has the time, so it's like I'm just gonna reform you and rip it out of your face.
I didn't feel the job. Figure that's your job.
But I love like how when it does get ripped out of his head, like he just turns gray, like it's like powered down. It's such a
I guess that's how he looks in the comics sometimes. There's like a white variant of him.
yeah. I
Somebody
really
somebody posted a link in the
like,
comics. He ripped out all of opponents to kill him. Yeah, that was brutal for Wanda. She had to kill him, watch him come back, get killed again, and then immediately killed herself, which was fucked up.
Got some ammo in the back.
Yes, and then
Oh man.
Then I thought
okay.
Cap was gonna die, like when they showed from the
Definitely.
trailer like Cap holding Thanos, and I'm like, oh god, it's not Tony, it's you. And then like Thanos just like that was a mean like right hook too to Cap's like, oh that had to hurt.
Hold on, where are we? So wait, the Collector is dead, right? You think the Collector's dead? Probably.
I would assume so, but I liked his character because he was kind of goofy and everything. I liked him.
I thought
Like,
he was.
like, again,
I
I'm-
thought he was a Celestial. Do you think he could be killed that
No.
easily? I thought
I
he
don't
and I thought like kind of like the who's the guy in Ragnarok? Jeff Goldblum. Who does he play?
I don't remember now. But I'm with the whole internet. I'm with all the internet. I want the Collector and Jeff Goldblum to like have a scene.
Yeah, I thought they were like similar beings, where they're both very old and powerful. I'd be surprised if they just died that quick, but I guess he probably did because Thanos is bonkers.
Yeah, and then then what is it? Thor shows up with Stormbreaker and stabs
Thanks, man.
Thanos in the chest or whatever.
Yeah, that's when he flies
like that.
right through the fucking infinity, the gauntlet with his baller.
And I love that like they're setting you up. Like it's like it's a classic movie moment. Like stab him in the chest or whatever. Like phase one, and then it's just like Thanos is like you should have gone for the head, and then he snaps his fingers. It's like no, and even Thor's like no. And like that was so great. Then what? Thanos just disappears right after that.
Yeah, he teleports through a portal. I don't know.
And then
I don't know
what
if
I
the
like is
gauntlet's
how, like-
working anymore though. Like
Ditto,
it looked
but it's
pretty
like-
fucking brutal.
Yeah, and I love how like
Boomer outside,
It's-
front of the gas
it's like-
station.
it's quiet. It's like thunder. It's like you hear thunder like in the distance all over and everything. And then that's when we like realized he snapped his fingers. Like we saw he snapped his fingers and like Bucky's the first to go.
Oh yeah, that was really messed up because he just says Steve.
And
now
then like
Steve's
what I love.
Steve's had to watch himself shoot Bucky twice.
Yes.
Good to go.
But what I liked is in terms of special effects, this is much better than Voldemort disintegrating.
Yeah, that was bad. That was like a cartoon.
Can he come in? No.
This looked like Ash.
Agreed. Like it looked like Ash, and it had weight. Especially with Bucky, it had weight. So like when he collapsed, like it was like the momentum of his body, like when it turned to Ash, it had the weight of like gravity. And then I was like, oh, Bucky, and like when I can never remember her name, like Okoye or whatever her name is.
I don't know. I've only seen Black Panther once.
Me too, and I don't remember her name, but like, and everything. But it's like, he's like, oh, like no one's dying here today, and like, he just disintegrates, and her face is priceless. Her face is like, oh my god, like, what just happened? Like, what's going on? You know?
That was such a,
like her face
that,
acting.
that was good misdirection though, because like it looks like she is because it cuts to her, and like you see like the ash coming up. Whoa! The gas station exploded, I think.
Fuel. Oh, we had to protect the gas station. Okay, makes sense.
Oh, I blew up the pump earlier though.
Then
Stay away from my register up front.
Falcon dies.
Yeah. Lost. do you think anyone is not coming back? Like people,
Star-Lord.
like maybe people who died before the snap won't come back because they weren't killed by the snap.
Well,
Like, do you think that Gamora is dead?
no, because like obviously Guardians 3, but like,
I mean, Guardians 3
but
could
I
happen
was gonna
without
say we
her.
get that. Agreed. But then who else dies? Oh, basically all the Guardians except Rocket dies. And then
Yeah, that
oh my
whole,
God,
that was huge foreshadowing the whole time with him like joking about being the captain. Now he
It's
is.
true.
No one else is left, and that was really good. The heart-to-heart with Thor and Rocket when Rocket is trying to be captain to him, and Thor opens
Yes.
up to him saying how he lost everything, and Thor's like, "Well, I have nothing to lose now," and Rocket kind of mumbles to himself. He's like, "Well, I mean, I have everything to lose. Like, I have a lot to lose," and then he does.
and then
Like it's
oh
fucked
my
up.
God, like the Peter one is definitely the hardest.
The dude next to me ruined it the whole time because he kept saying Secret Wars to his fucking dad.
I don't think people need to get off. I don't think it's gonna be Secret Wars. Like
I
Marvel's
don't
not
thi-
gonna do that.
I don't think so either. But I'm just saying, it kind of ruined the scene for me because I was trying to like concentrate on his emotionalness.
Yeah.
But he was just talking at full volume next to me. But yeah, that was upsetting for a couple of reasons because in Homecoming, Stark says,
It's
if someone else dies, that's on you, but if you die, that's on me. I feel that's on me.
not me. And not only that, like basically since maybe Homecoming, I wouldn't know if I would argue Civil War. Tony's been kind of like an adoptive parent to Peter.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah, that's what. That's,
and vice versa.
You're completely right. That's why it's worse because Peter loses his dad, and then he loses Uncle Ben, and that's his father figure in the life that he trusted, and Tony kind of failed him in a way. Even though they could only do
And,
so much. If Spider-Man had never become like joined the Avengers or anything and never ended up on that planet, the snap probably still would have got him. But now Tony had to watch it and witness it and be there for it.
Hurry, Marcus. Locust and Krill have lost their
And
full-scale attack
what's
on
what's
then-
bad about that when they're on Titan?
Get in.
Because of
Tony.
Mantis's empathetic powers and Peter Parker's spider sense, they feel it before it happens and start reacting.
Good to go.
Oh yeah, I saw that online. That like they like it was like
Like Bucky starts
They knew, like,
disappearing and
oh,
notices it, but Peter Parker says, "I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark," before it happens, or I think something's wrong.
yes, exactly.
And Mantis says
saw that on
something.
the internet.
Yeah, it's
She's like something's wrong or something. She said something along that line.
yeah, it's whoever kept track of all this for all these characters did great. Because am I driving?
Oh, I hate this.
No, I'm driving.
Yes.
This is hard.
Yeah, agreed. And okay, like now that we talked about everyone dying or everything, everyone's like, oh, like they're trapped in like the soul realm. Like, no, I think they're dead.
I could see it being
know.
trapped in the Soul Realm because I could see Avengers. Is there really a boost?
Oh god, what the?
I don't know. I think I switched seats with us because I pressed X. I don't know what it did though.
What have you idiots think?
I think that they are
'Cause I think-
trapped somewhere else. Or here's another weird theory: all the people who got snapped away are the ones who lied, or who are alive in the parallel Earth, and all the other people are. Sorry, there's just a few theories. And all the people who are left on Earth got left behind, like the Rapture. So like they're like technically the dead ones. Another one is. Sorry. I don't know. Oh, it stops every time you use the light.
Yeah.
What shitty post-apocalyptic
like-
world is this?
I know. I think everyone's dead, and they have to get the time, like, especially like what they've said from on-set stuff from Avengers 4 is like it's time travel stuff. So I think everyone's dead. They need to get the time stone back.
There is definitely going to be some
Or
sort of
time
time
fuckery.
fuckery because wow, did we both say time
I like that
fuckery
you
at the
said it.
exact same time? Wow, weird. Jinx.
Spooky.
I said it first. No.
I can't kill these things.
Stop using the light. Let me drive.
Sorry.
But no.
So I think everyone's dead. I don't think
Captain
any-
Marvel
if
takes place in
anyone's
the
stuck-
90s.
Yes.
Because the
And
post
the
credit
only
scene
thing-
was like a
it's-
weird beeper thing.
Yes, and I think the only one who could be potentially trapped in the Soul Stone or the Soul World would be Gamora. Like that's my theory. But like everyone else, like
That would be
snapped
that would be
dead.
clever for her being brought back. So would other so everyone be like so the collector would be dead. Like he's not gonna come back
Yeah.
and say River is snap because Thanos just legit murdered him. That makes sense. I can see that. I mean, I like doing these speculation things because then we can go back and watch them later to see whether they're right or not. Because we had that Last Jedi one before it came out. I think this is Ben.
I can't kill these. These two are just gonna kill us. I can't kill them. They're like on top of us.
We've had
Why
this
is the
problem
camera
before.
angle turn?
That's dumb.
I hate. Then
So wait,
whatchamacallit?
Red Skull
yeah,
is death,
I
right?
think
So that
time
means that
travel's
Thanos and Red Skull are gonna like be together.
It's gonna be Krill.
I
Use the
smell.
UV turret.
I don't know.
So, yeah, time travel must be a thing. I was trying not to look up spoilers of Avengers 4, but I actually saw some on Reddit, so that might definitely be what happens. I don't know how, unless they go to prepare earlier somehow.
And I'm guessing there. I don't
And
even know. Like,
I'm
I,
like,
I've
Shield
heard of
pro- I
speculation
can-
there may be
yeah.
a time jump. Of like, there's a time jump between Avengers 3 and 4, apparently, from what I've
Yeah.
heard.
Also, it's weird that, like, I guess that Nick Fury knows Miss Marvel somehow. Like, when did, or Captain Marvel, like, when and how did they meet? Like, does that mean that he knew
I think that'll be
aliens
answered in
already?
her film.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I saw some set pictures from that. But that definitely takes place in the 90s. And I think someone was speculating that Ant-Man also might involve time travel somehow.
Yeah, because I think I've seen some pictures of him on set with you know other characters.
Well, someone on Reddit also said, like, when I watched the trailer, there were only cars from, like, a certain date and beyond in the first trailer. And he's like, there are no cars in this beyond, like, 1998 or something. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do.
Keep them off of me.
The ones that are on our ass, I can't shake.
Are they on us right now?
But no, I meant like earlier and whatnot. But like, I'm curious where Ant-Man and Wasp is gonna be. Either it's gonna obviously have to be before Infinity War, but or it's around the same time frame or less. I guess I don't know.
What if at the very end of Ant-Man's movie,
They disappear.
Wasp disappears?
I would not be at all surprised if that happened.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't know how to beat this.
I think we just drive and I have to shoot and escape.
It's just
but
hard.
and I'm curious with Captain Marvel. Like obviously it's gonna be predate like you know the '90s set piece or whatever. But
So, I mean, like, doesn't she have cosmic powers and stuff? How is she not going to just, like, one-shot
Yeah.
Thanos?
she's definitely one of the most. Yeah.
Like, I wonder how they're
She's
going to pull
definitely
it
one
off.
of the most
Like,
powerful characters.
how are they going to...
I think she's basically like their Superman.
Yeah, I wonder how they're going to pull that off at all. Like, without making her overpowered. Like, without making her just, like, dwarf Thor or Thanos.
Yeah, agreed. But she's gonna be key to Avengers 4, I bet.
Definitely. I don't know how I'm going to wait a year.
Me neither.
If I back up? How do you get him off the car?
I know, like that's the stupid thing.
Our health is just dripping. Gone.
Because like once they're on top of us, the light does nothing, which is stupid. Like we made it further our first attempt.
Yeah, they're just hovering on the car.
See, like, that one's
like
just-
draining our health.
Yeah, he's on honest, and I shoot the light backwards and it doesn't kill him. Like maybe maybe you have to do with you have to go in reverse and maybe that does it or whatever. But
let me set this part to casual.
oh, okay, yeah, we can do that.
I'll send you another invite right now. So we're gonna be getting Carol Danvers.
What else?
I mean, it comes out May 3rd of next year, so it's not like it's too far away, but it's so hard.
It's so long time. Yeah. I mean, like, and especially like this is like out of all the Marvel films, this is like Empire Strikes Back. Like it's like Thanos wins. Like, you know.
It is. I don't know if people were going in expecting that.
Oh, side.
I mean,
There's gonna be Krill. Use the
not
can't think of
every
anything
little
else.
detail, but there were a lot of really great
No.
moments. It was great seeing them get to like use their powers together and fight together. It was all really cleverly done. It was really like all that effort just to make me bleed, or just for a drop of blood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was like, oh my god, that was just so great. Like, he's such a great villain.
Marvel's had some,
Finally, a great villain for the MCU.
Marvel's had some good villains. Thanos, like two-dimensional, like
I
three-dimensional
would count-
villains or whatever. Vulture. And then it's had some
Vulture?
really bad one-dimensional villains like Ronan.
Ronan. I liked Zemo in Civil War. He was a good villain.
I think that he was
Like
great.
Mastermind. Everyone seemed to hate him apparently, but
So I heard. I don't know why.
yep, he's chasing us. I can't kill this one. Yeah, like I mean, like Ronan was like very one-dimensional, but like for like I want to call like everyone says he's like one of the worst villains. I'm like I would put him at that bottom of the list, but like he's not the.
I mean, I feel like he probably had like 4 lines in the whole movie.
I just like that he was like this crazy evil dude. Like I appreciate that.
Yeah, he had a cool design. He was kind of dumb as a villain. He's supposed to be in Miss Marvel
Oh yeah.
or in Captain Marvel or whatever they're calling it. I mean, the Ant-Man villain wasn't especially great either.
No, Yellow Wasp was so like pointless. Like he
Yellow
didn't like
Jacket?
there's
Yeah.
no motivation to him. Yeah.
He was
Like,
he was
just so dumb
comically
and, like,
bad. Like or he was just,
Yes.
he was like
He-
comically evil bad guy like haha. It's
He-
like, hey,
Yeah,
can
and-
we lay home the point that this guy's a bad guy? Here, let's make him kill a bunch of sheep, a bunch of cute baby lambs.
That one just flies up to us. Try going reverse.
Okay.
Maybe I should do it.
That's
yeah, he was like very
because
comically
this game
bad.
is not meant for vehicles. Yeah.
Because it was like he was like a 5-year-old. Like, oh, like Hank Pym wouldn't show me, like he wouldn't teach me the secret to like you know whatever. It's like I'll just
What have you idiots
do my own thing. You know, it was comic. You're right. It was comically bad.
Also, he murders people really brutally. Like the guy in the bathroom. Like, how is anyone ever gonna know that guy?
Oh
is
yeah.
dead? Like he didn't get shot and like the body left behind.
I think that was. I would hope that like that death was like instantaneous. Like he didn't know. Like I would hope for that guy.
Yeah, I don't see how it wouldn't be. You were like 2 feet away from the end both times there. The other times you tried it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's us. Nice.
Do you want to switch it back or not really?
No. Hard.
Yeah, I think we've covered all the, main points really.
There are a lot of really good jokes.
And I've heard like
Without-
people saying in the review like, oh, it was like on borderline joking. Like I didn't think it was like it was perfect sense. It wasn't like Joss Whedon, a little over the top, but.
What do I have to do?
I thought the humor was just you know, really well done.
Completely agreed. They weren't joking during like important parts, but they were
Combat.
joking within characters, like character parameters, like.
And that's all. And that's what I like. I'll have that kind of humor. Like, yeah, like it's perfect. I can't think of anything else. I know I want to see it again.
Down there.
Oh, that's you. I was like, what the hell is happening here? Think you got him. Boomer right. My god, I hate the third person control. I know that this is in first person, but I mean like, the joysticks, I guess, in this game.
I think this game, even when it first came out, just made me realize I'm not a big third-person shooter. Action's one thing, but something like this, like, no.
Well, we need to finish it now, so.
Yeah.
I think you got him.
I think there's a guy behind this dumpster.
There is not anymore.
Get off.
Ah.
Oh yeah, we're on casual now. I'm like, wow, he went down really quick.
Man, I can't hit this big motherfucker's head even. Hold on, I'll reload eventually.
Wow, my
Swear.
last bullet killed him.
Almost had us that time. Let's move out.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Speculation
everything's
about
good.
the next one, potential time travel. I don't know if I'll like if S.H.I.E.L.D. already has time travel. Like, because
No, I don't think
is
that's how they're gonna-
because why does he have a beeper that looks like it's from the 80s? I assumed that he was messaging her back in time, but in hindsight he might be messaging her in space, which is why it looks so crazy.
I figured he was messaging her in space. I wasn't thinking time travel.
I was thinking time travel because the 90s, but because we already knew it was going to take place in the past. But yeah, you're right. That makes more sense in hindsight. That he's probably beaming it up in space. Oh yeah, that post-credit scene. Maria Hill, and then Samuel missing out on his
Fury.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought that. But then what was really cool, like, is like because when Thanos snaps his fingers, like, yeah, everyone dies, but it's like it was what we saw was a small pocket of people. Like in the post-credit, you realize, oh crap, like there are people driving stuff. There's people, like, you know, flying helicopters and, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
a lot of movies forget that. X-Men 2 fucked that up. Like everyone would be dead. Planes would go down. Cars would crash.
Vehicle is DOA.
Important systems would go down. When they're using Cerebro to hurt everybody.
The pumping station lift is offline,
Oh yes,
so you
agreed.
need to enter
You're
the
right.
helicopters would go down.
I haven't watched those.
Continue down this road.
I haven't watched that movie in like so long. I was like, what are you talking about?
Let's go.
But the whole thing with
yeah.
that and like
Stupid
Samuel and
junker.
Maria Hill at
Piece
the
of
end.
shit. Can you fix it?
Man can fix anything, man. You just need the
I don't
right
remember what I was
parts.
gonna say. Everyone disappearing. Everyone getting ashed. Oh yeah, Lady misunderstood at first. She was like, "Oh, I get that like Peter and Quill, or Peter and Peter on Titan disappeared. Is that because they were from Earth? Because Thanos only deleted half the population. Is that because they're originally from Earth?" And I was like, "Oh no, you
No, it's
misunderstood. He
indiscriminate.
deleted the entire half of
Everyone.
He deleted the universe, the entire universe, not
Yes.
just Earth." And she was like, "Oh shit, that's way worse."
That's an awesome response.
Yeah, I was like, that's very lightly putting it. Oh man, that's not good.
That's way worse. That's awesome. That's like the perfect reaction to like.
Oh, this is the creepy
But,
asylum
that was the other
part.
thing I do like about.
This is probably my favorite part of the game, I think. Like
That was the
stylistically.
other part I liked about Thanos' motivation too was it is like I'm only destroying like half the population of like any given planet I visit. It's not like I'm destroying everything. It's like no, like only half.
Justification, yeah.
Yeah, so I did like that like he's only eliminating half. You know, so like even when to Gamora's planet originally, it's like it's only half the people, not everyone. Where are you, by the way?
Control we got with
I'm running. Where did you go?
Copy that. We've had
I was
reports
standing,
of
so I didn't
wretches
know you moved.
before, possibly due to direct emulsion
I think I see you.
exposure.
Maybe? I don't know. I follow
Be
the road.
advised, they are extremely volatile.
So I did like his like I did like that like he only destroyed half. It's like okay, you know.
Thanks, Thanos.
They glow in the dark.
And I just like how the movie ended. You see Thanos watching a sunrise, like he completed his work. Like his goal is accomplished.
I honestly missed that whole part because I was raging so hard at the dude next to me, which is super upsetting.
Oh,
Like I don't. That's when I leaned over to like keep telling him to shut up, and when he glared at me angrily.
Open
I
the
didn't say
door,
shut up.
will ya?
I wasn't being rude about it.
Just get
I
Jack
said
open.
please, and he's been talking the whole
Won't
movie.
work.
I had every
These
right to be
doors are
like,
too
shut your
thick.
fucking mouth.
Control, this is Delta.
I said I was like, will you
We're at the
please stop
factory,
talking?
but
You've
the
been talking
entrance
the
is
whole
blocked.
film.
Copy that, Delta. I'm sorry, but
Rude
I don't
ass
see any other
motherfuckers.
options on my screen.
Alright, this'll go faster if we split up.
I don't want to split
okay.
up.
Cole, Baird,
I've
you
seen
head that
Scooby-Doo.
way. We'll head right. Radio us when you find
we all know how
access.
that ends.
Oh, that sounds like a bad idea.
I'll
We're
be
gonna
sure
pull
to
the
take
mask
that
off
under
General
advisement,
Ram.
Gus. Now move it.
Yes, sir.
It was Anya all along.
Let's move.
Who was that robot?
Damn, Marcus. You'll get over it.
What's our robot's name? I don't even remember.
Steve?
That's a
Perhaps?
stupid name.
Do you care to prove me wrong?
No,
That's what I thought.
Did you see that? Yeah,
that's a stupid animal. You're stupid.
Kinda wish I had.
The first X-Men Day episode of Futurama?
Yep.
Some artifacting now that I look close, but when you don't examine it close, the water effects look really good on like the rocks and shit.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, this looks really, like the water. You're right. Like if you zoom in and look at it, it's like yeah, it's, you know. But considering this game is like what 2000? It was after Halo 3, or no? Was it before Halo 3? It was before Halo 3.
It was before, it was 06.
So what? Yeah. I was about to say that it has to be 06. Like it holds on still. I think. Oh yeah, you guys explode. Yeah, the effects are really great. I think there was one part where I thought Proxima Midnight did not look good, and that's when she was in Wakanda. I'm
I can see that. I'll need to watch it again. I did see it in IMAX. It looked like so much was great.
I bet.
Do this.
Wasn't
Oh,
that
yeah.
weren't they filmed in IMAX cameras though?
Yes, it says it right on my poster.
Oh. Nice.
Oh
I
yeah,
was gonna say, I
so
thought I remember that because I think that
one of the
adds
quip,
to-
one of the quips I did think was out of place was when they kill Proxima Midnight or whatever, and with the giant wheel, and Black Widow goes, "That was gross" or whatever.
Yeah, that was a little.
I thought that was a little odd because I'm like, you probably literally assassinated hundreds of people, which is incredibly bloody and gory. Like you were a
And
real
this-
killer before like you killed robots and aliens. and you think that's like gross? Okay.
I thought another great line was when Scarlet Witch joins the battlefield and she just like decimates everyone. And again, I don't know the one Wakanda person's name. She's like, why was she up in the tower the whole time? Like it's true.
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah.
like Wanda is like one of the like she is probably one of their heaviest hitters.
Yeah, like she, Vision, and Thor were till like Vision got fucking nanobotted in the chest or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
So
assume we
here's
have to
something
take the
too.
elevator.
Me too. I gotta power up the
We found an
generator first.
elevator, but we need power.
Oh, stupid
Oh,
generator.
Oh, this is.
I have, like-
this you? Wait, is this you with me?
Roger that.
I thought I was
Yeah.
playing with the bot the whole time.
No.
No, we usually split up and one of us each goes with the bot. I thought you were a bot.
I feel a little hurt.
I ran to the end of this pier and you followed me. So I was like, oh yeah, Brainspawn wouldn't do that. Why would he run all the way to the end of this pier? I thought I was alone, so I'm like, I'm just gonna fuck around. And then you said like,
I wanted
think
to
we.
be close, okay?
And then you're like, we need to get on the elevator. I'm like, oh, he must have found an elevator too.
There are exploding monsters. Do you expect me to be alone?
Yeah, let's go find the generator. Yeah, Caboose, let's go stand in the shade.
I'm not a bot. I am following you, directly behind you.
I am a human boy.
Just let it.
Oh, okay, so Wanda was trying to get the Mind Stone out of him safely and preserve his consciousness. Or no,
Mhm.
she was up there with what's her face,
Uh,
protecting him. Black
I
Panther's
can't think of
sister.
her name. Yeah, I can't think of her name. God damn it.
I need to watch Black Panther
but
again. I
yeah.
don't know if it's out on Blu-ray yet.
It'll be digital next Tuesday.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is still in the theaters. I actually saw. It got.
I was
more- it got-
surprised at that. Like I was surprised it was still playing at the theater we went to. I'm like, it's about to come out on home release and it's still in the theater. That's amazing.
Yeah. I guess it had better numbers this week because everyone was more people were seeing it for Infinity War, or seeing it again.
Nice. Good,
Wait, we turned on the
good
generator,
for
right?
them.
Did we turn on the generator?
Yeah, elevator.
We're
Yes.
going the wrong way. Okay.
We are.
Okay. So,
Shuri, that's her name, Shuri.
Yeah, she didn't finish doing the thing for Vision, but she wrapped up something and then ran away. Maybe we can push this.
Then
Well, here's the thing. Was she pushing some buttons to release Vision so he could help them fight? Or did she finish backing up his consciousness somewhere?
Yeah.
ooh,
Bad.
I don't know.
Don't tell
So was she
Bear that.
saving him in the
He's
last few
scared
seconds that she
shitless
could
as it is.
before they were breached?
Oh, that's a good theory. I would assume instinctively like she was like I'm out of time or I have to release them because we like. But knowing Shuri, I think she finished. Now that you said that to me, like I think she finished. Shuri's that good.
Bear, Cole, we're in.
Because she was trying to do it so
We've
they
been
could
here
kill
for at least
Vision,
2 minutes.
and or so they could destroy the Mind Stone, and he wouldn't die.
Give us your
Without killing
location.
Vision.
The base
But it happened
Which-
anyway, so
going-
she didn't finish that part. So I'm like, either she decided to back him up,
control. This is Delta.
his
We're in.
consciousness,
Copy
or
that. Keep
she just
moving
freed
to the
him. I think
factory
that
till you
considering how
find the
clever they showed her to be in
control
Black
room.
Panther, that
I'll use
she
the cards to
probably
get
made
you
a
to
backup
mine.
of him because she knew that like they were getting
Delta, let's
overrun,
not waste any time meeting up.
and she knew how.
Let's just find that control room.
Because I
Agreed.
mean,
Now that you
other-
said that, I
because
kind of I like this
other-
idea now.
other than the Mind
Just
Stone,
see if you can get the
I
lights
mean,
back
it's
on.
pretty much
Delta
a couple
1
AIs that Tony Stark made, so it's not out of the like. It's not like she's not fucking with like outer space or anything.
Also, it kind of annoyed me that like Vision was like, if it comes down to it, like, you have to, like I will sacrifice myself. And, like, I thought it was a little smug of Steve to be like, no, we're not doing that. It's like, but even Vision says you did it in World War II, so what, you know, like, what makes you...
I think he was...
You know,
I think his point was finding alternatives before a last resort.
yeah, I agree.
And then he probably
to me,
realized
it
at the
just-
end he's like,
it-
okay, well, we have to.
Yeah, it just seemed very smug of Steve at first.
And
like,
also
even, like,
he-
it just, like...
And I guess he knows the stakes are high, but he also is like, we beat everything else people can throw at us. We might be able to do this while still saving, while not sacrificing an unnecessary life. But yeah, it was. He was underestimating what they were up against, and then he probably didn't realize at the end. He's like,
Doesn't something, like, drop down?
I hope not.
Ew.
This game is weird.
It is. I mean, they have a giant worm sinking cities.
That's the second one,
Hey, I think I got
Farman's valid.
Yeah,
I
Bear,
guess.
You did.
Yeah, turn them off, will ya?
I like that theory though, like that she
Never
finished
mind.
backing up Vision. I'm trying to think of any like small stuff now. So I have to leave in a few minutes.
ceasefire. Dipshit.
Finally, the rescue team.
What are you doing in here?
Waiting for you? I'm ready to go.
We're looking for the cart control room.
I
Where
can't
is
think
it?
of anything right now because I feel like I
You
keep
have
going
get down
back to like the
factory
big
floor
points.
through that door, but it's locked.
Well, how about you help us unlock it?
Who? Me? Aren't we leaving?
Not yet. Come on.
Oh, going back to Thanos, I loved Thanos when after Scarlet Witch
This is Delta
kills
One.
Vision
Still proceeding as planned.
and like
We have
he
a stranded
kind of
loose.
comforts
No
Wanda.
Shit. Hey, ask him if he's seen any geo.
Or at least sympathizes
Still
with
need
her.
one for our junker. Hey, Baird, keep looking for that
Yeah,
cart
it makes
control
him
room.
like
Phoenix out.
he understands in his
Again,
own
not-
twisted way.
Yeah, and I really did enjoy that. Like I'm like we were talking about it after the movie. We're like, it would have been so easy for them to be like, oh, he just like completely ignores Wanda
Delta 2, come
and
in.
walks past her or just knocks her aside right there and then. It's like, no, like I thought it was pretty cool. This character, like
Did you give
interesting
us
character
Delta 2's
point for him to
location?
be like he understands and sympathizes. You know,
The sewer system?
like I thought it was really
Shit
nice little
everywhere.
touch.
Come on, Baird. A little bit of this is good for you.
They do this talking of the ear thing a lot for some reason.
Yeah, it also builds disease.
I like to me like I
Delta
hate that
2
this
out.
game does it so much. Like, do we
No
need to
way.
like
Sucks to be them.
it's like you.
Yeah. As much as I
You
love
can
Halo
still move
3,
at
the single
normal
player
speed.
did it
I
like
can smell
more than
you
it
two
should
a
have.
mile away. Screw
Like
you.
Yes.
with Grave Mining Cortana, both.
There's room for one more. It's a fucking party
Yes.
down here.
No
It like
thanks.
it should have been
Keep
like
moving.
okay, if you're gonna do a weird
See you at
color
the
filter, do
carts.
the weird color filter, but don't inhibit my movements. I guess.
Yeah, they have to think about how fun that's going to be on subsequent replays. Oh, okay. I was like, where the hell do we go?
Just following this dude. Doesn't he gotta die because doesn't the floor fall and
I assume he dies. I can't imagine an unnamed NPC not dying.
that's a very good point. Ah!
Good roll.
Thank you.
Can we please just leave?
We've got work to do.
Please. If we stay here, they'll kill us for sure. Relax.
You.
will
They'll
ya?
kill you
relax.
for sure.
You gears all suck. Bunch of bloodthirsty fascist pigs.
Honestly, I think out of all the different orders of what is it, Thanos' Black Guard or whatever they're
If
called.
we cut through here, we'll be alright.
I thought the guy getting sucked out like alien was probably the best one.
Agreed.
Shit, he's gone.
Careful. We need to keep moving. Just watch your step.
Oh no, I forgot about this. How do we determine where we can step?
I remember. I don't remember now. I remember it used to be.
I'm pretty sure we can fall down, by the way.
We can't, and we die horribly.
Do we instantly die? I thought we can get up if we fight our way out.
I think. Oh, the cog. I think that's. Right, see? The cog's painted. Nope. We're on casual, so I mean, you have a good chance to survive. You can back off of a breaking pallet. Of course you can't run. I was like, take the way we took.
To the left?
So go left. Take the same way we took to, you know, get to where you fell, but then...
Make it right. I went straight.
Yeah, you'll cut... Wait, can I shoot too? No, I can't.
It's always gonna be, if it's a video game, it's always gonna be some, like, obscure, like, weird-ass pattern that makes you walk the longest distance possible.
Yeah. And then... I guess that works too. I went the longer way.
Luckily, it was not difficult down there. They died at one melee.
No, again, I would say it's not casual. If it were hardcore, you would have gone. Oh yeah, I did like that what was it, Proxima Midnight's husband got his comeuppance, he stabbed Vision, and he gets stabbed in return. I thought that was, you know, nice.
Wait, yeah, there were, yeah. We don't see, like, any of their relationship other than briefly, him giving, or, like, her giving a shit about him, though. I guess there were extra scenes of them filmed, so you can see that they're, like, they care.
I guarantee it'll be a deleted scene on the home release.
Yeah, if they feel like doing the CG. I just saw the mocap one, the mocap scenes. Do they have to scream every time? We've been introduced to them once already.
But again, that did not feel like how long was the movie? Like over 2.5 hours?
2 hours and 40 minutes, I think.
It did not feel long at all. It felt like
it felt like a sitcom with commercials. Lights shorting out just to be creepy.
Fine, I won't take that weapon.
I mean, you can.
It wouldn't let me.
Oh, well, that's on you. Can I step in this?
Why are they giving us ammo? Where are you? Oh, I see.
Can't stop the train, baby.
I hate both of you.
Good. No, smell good too. I don't want to hear it, man.
Everyone loves these two characters, and I don't understand the
Whatever you
reason.
say, man.
What about the resonator, Cole? Still in one piece?
You know what? That train is a smooth ride.
I guess we're not going that way.
Guess not.
Oh, I guess this is lifting up for some magical reason. It's kind of weird. Why would it do that?
Let's take a trip into the desert.
I saw
Oh no,
something.
camel.
Up high.
Oh, so you want to pause?
Damn it.
And save it?
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, we have 22 of 30 cog tags. There's no way we got those all in this playthrough. Like, those are definitely from, like, 2006.
Probably.
I can't...
Yeah,
I
because-
don't remember us picking up 22 cog tags.
I would agree. This is a pretty fun spoiler cast.
It was fun to talk about.
Spoiler
The movie
stream.
I've had no one to talk about it with.
I know, I just wanted like to talk. Like, we weren't doing it till Sunday.
I just want more movies. Let me throw my money at you.
And I guarantee you, this will be a short turnaround before home release, I imagine. Like,
They're gonna keep it in theaters as long as they can. Like
yeah,
Black Panther.
because I mean, Black Panther was is a pretty short turnaround for home release. Like, it came out in February, March, April, like 2 months.
I guess that's what it usually is. They start.
I think
depleting
nowadays
really fast.
it really is. Yeah.
They're gonna make way
home
more
release
money
is
on
like-
digital
Exactly.
and Blu-ray.
So I think it's a faster turnaround now.
I still think it's
Which is
very
good, I'm not
dumb that I
complaining.
pay as much for a digital release as I do a Blu-ray for
Agreed.
for lower quality and not physically owning it.
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like
I was at Walmart the other day and I was at Target and they had little pieces of cardboard there with download codes for the movie. So you weren't buying the Blu-ray, you were paying $25 for a download code to take home and go plug it into your Xbox or computer or whatever. And I was like, why, if I needed to
For,
come and buy the code for movies, I'm like, why wouldn't I just come home and buy it on the Xbox? I don't even understand.
that's weird. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it was weird. I was lady
Because
was with
I
me
mean,
and I was
couldn't tell
complaining
you last time I
about
was in. I couldn't tell you like the last time I was like actually in like a Target or anything, you know, or seeing anything like that. So that's really weird.
Next time I see it at the store, I'll take a picture for you so all that can just be angry about it. All right. Well, now that you've seen
we can reach together.
now that you've seen Infinity War, I will be sending you all the Infinity War memes that I find.
I'm okay with this.
I'm gonna keep sending you that cat that's crying.
No, please no.
Oh my god.
Anything but
Okay.
that.
I'm obsessed with that cat because its face is photoshopped to make it look like it's crying. Like, it already looks really sad, but they photoshopped that sad cat's face on everything, and they make it look like it's crying a lot. And I was like, telling Lady about my favorite cat on the internet, which is a screaming cat, but she's like, no, it's this crying cat that you like so much. And I guess I thought it was really funny that she clarified that I like so much, not, hey, it's that crying cat meme you like. And she's right. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna go send it again.
That's funny.
I'm gonna go get a haircut. Have a good day.
Alright, see
We're
you.
out. How do I end this thing?
I don't know. I'm just going to the party.